I'm going to jump right into it today because I don't have a whole lot of time this afternoon. Oh, hi, there we go. Hi guys, Wei here. For those of you who I haven't met, my name is Wei. Hey guys, thanks for coming in. Welcome. Like I said, I'm just going to jump right into it today because I don't have a whole lot of time. Thanks for those hearts. Appreciate it. Boop, boop, boop. I meant to do a proper unboxing videos for the things I'm about to show you, but a lot of stuff is happening today. There's a lot of stuff that I actually need to use today, and I just couldn't delay taking the time to do a proper shoot and edit. I just need to open this stuff up. So I thought I'd just jump on Periscope and share with you what I'm using and what I'm working on, and that's it. So it's just a not very formal unboxing video as we're doing this. So for those of you who I haven't met, my name's Wei. I'm a professional musician here in Los Angeles, California. And the main thing I've been using Periscope so far for has been doing free live streaming lessons that I do on Sunday. But also as a musician on my blog and the work that I'm doing, I'm also just sharing with other musicians the kind of stuff that I'm doing. Hey, Will, what's going on, man? Thanks for jumping in here. As a musician, professional musician, I'm also showing what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, as we're doing. Okay, I see more people come in here. Hi, Shane. Hi, Casey. How's it going, guys? What's happening, guys? Today's not going to be a very long Periscope, guys, so if you want to hit me with some hearts, boom, 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 this is the place to do. You can tap here. Also, if you're finding me for the first time and you want to follow and you like the content, you can tap the person down here or swipe to the right. Make sure you hit follow before you leave. So let's just jump into it. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys is this. Just was checking in real quick and I demanded it, so saying what's up. Thanks, Case, appreciate it. You can catch the replay later if you like. Also, those of you who are passing out hearts, appreciate that. If you want to share with your friends, for people you think this would be interesting for also, that'd be great. Okay, what is this that you ask? This came in the mail the other day, and this is part of a longer story, which is this. This is an external USB battery that I use for my phone when I'm on the go. Also, I use it to charge my GoPro if I know I'm going to be recording for more than 2 hours at a time. I use this also. Now, I read a bunch of reviews, and this is the battery pack that I ended up getting. But this is also one of the higher rated ones, which is why I got it. Used it for about 2 months. Awesome. And then one day it started kind of wigging out a little bit. First thing is it wouldn't charge all the way up to the 4 lights, and then it wasn't charging when I pushed the side button, and it would take a second for it to kick on. So anyway, when you buy this model, and this is an Anker model USB battery, they inside the packaging they have a little card that says, "Are you happy or are you not happy?" And they have a very excellent customer service program. And so I emailed them, told them what was going on, gave them my address, and they got back to me right away. Yep. And the customer support was amazing. They were so responsive, very quick, empathized with the issue, and said, you know, let us take care of it for you right now, and we're going to mail you one straight away. So first off, customer service, huge fan. Those of you who agree that customer service is just as, if not more important than the actual product, a company that stands behind their product, a big deal. So shout out for companies who have great customer service. So they mailed me a new one. I'm going to open it with you. Like I said, I was going to do a proper unboxing video, but I just need to use this product like yesterday. So I figured I'd open it. You guys can hang out with me while we open it. How's everyone's day going so far as I'm pulling this stuff out? Just tell me, where are you guys watching from? What are you doing? Okay, package open. Boom. New battery. Look at that. They even went so far as choosing the right color. I chose yellow for this one. Prepping for WGI Indy. Excellent. Nebraska. Thank you. Good. On the road to a jazz fest in Pitt State, Kansas. Sweet. What tunes are you guys playing at the jazz festival? Comes in a plastic bag. It says caution. Make sure you don't blow anything up with this battery. Okay, so this battery is the Astro E4 external battery. It's 13,000 milliamps. It's got 2 USB ports here. Crazy tired after work, headed to indoor rehearsal now. Okay, great. So here's some pre-indoor rehearsal entertainment for you guys. This type of battery also features a technology called, it's like IQ, Power IQ technology. Basically what it is when you plug in your device into these USB ports, it automatically senses what kind of device it is and will output the correct amount of wattage or power for the device. For example, an iPhone only takes 1 amp of power as opposed to 2.1 for an iPad, and you want to not over output energy into your device, but at the same time, if you under output, then it takes longer. So it's optimizing the speed at which power can go out of the device to charge a device for quick charging. Okay, so now I'm going to slide this sleeve off here, if I can get it off. I'm struggling here. There we go. Naomi is watching you. Hi, Mom. Hey, guys, my mom is on this Periscope. This is hilarious. Tap some hearts here for my mom, guys. If you guys want to shout out to Mom. Mom, do you see these hearts? Those are for you. Okay. Okay, so this is inside the box. Boom. Here's the battery. Slide this out, and bam, brand new battery. I chose yellow because I thought it'd be easier to find this when it's in my backpack. Hi, Mom. Will says hi, Mom. Will, you're in Tennessee? Is that right? Can you remind me, Will? I know you told me over Instagram, but I can't remember. Okay, here's the thing that I was telling you guys about earlier. On the front of this is happy, and then if you flip it over, it says not happy. And I remember thinking this was really clever when I opened it initially, and I saved this little handout, and then later when I started having issues with this first battery, then I pulled this out, and that's how I contacted them. Thanks, cookies for you all. My mom, showing love through cookies. Hey, Connor, what's happening? Okay, so, new battery, Kentucky. Kentucky, got it. Okay, so, new battery. This is the new battery. This is the old battery. One thing I like to do when I get more gear, or especially if gear is similar, then I like to customize the gear so I know which one is which. So this is the old one here. I'm going to take this blue Sharpie right now, and let's see, how should I do this, guys? I'm going to put a 1 at the bottom of this one. Okay, and then on this battery, I'm going to draw a 2. Do you guys customize your gear when you get it, or do you prefer to leave it pristine the way it came? Just in case you're interested, also in the box is a mesh bag that looks like this, and there is a Anker cable that has a micro USB to USB port. If you ever get one of these and they ask you for the serial number, I had to figure this out, but the serial number for this product is actually on the cable and not the device itself, which is interesting. The last thing I want to say about these batteries, how much does one of those things cost? Looks pretty good to invest in. Yeah, this one's like, I think it was like 30 bucks. Cheap. I mean, like, external USB batteries are so cheap now, it's crazy. This is the previous generation. This is an E4. And when I had originally purchased it, it was the newer generation. Now there's an E5. My younger brother was here this past weekend. Some of you guys might have seen that Periscope. And when he went home, he's like, oh, that's cool. And he got on. And now there's this new one. It's called, like, Power Core or something. And that one is, like, this is 13,000 milliamps. That one's, like, 28,000 milliamps. The thing is gigantic. It's only maybe this much longer. And that one's, like, 80 bucks. But what he told me was that that one is so powerful, he can actually charge his laptop with the battery, which I think is impressive. And it's only like this much longer than that one. So that might be one to check out also. Anker Power Core, 28,000 milliamps. It looks really cool too. Instead of having the glossy finish, it has this matte black finish too. Depending on how this goes, I might post this replay on my YouTube channel, and if you're watching this on the YouTube channel after the fact, then you can look for it, and I'll put some links in the description so you can find it and check it out a little easier. Okay? So, take this, I'm going to put this in here, probably ditch these boxes. One thing I'm trying to get better at. Thanks for those hearts, guys, appreciate it. and those of you who are sharing, I appreciate that as well. One thing I'm trying to get better at is not being a pack rat and saving these boxes. Traditionally, I've kept the boxes for all the stuff just because I like the boxes, and you're like, oh, I might use that box later. Yeah, you never end up using it, you just accumulate more junk. So purge the stuff, get rid of it when you can. Okay, so this is trash, this is trash, this is trash. Okay, next. And this is the only other item that I'm going to... Originally, I had a really creative unboxing video idea for this product, but today is like super busy. There's 3 master classes that I've organized and that I have to attend later this afternoon, and I want to film them. So I just need to open the product, and imagine that this is a super creative unboxing. Getting on Periscope and doing it live is the closest thing to being creative with the amount of time that I have that I could do for you guys. So here is the next product. Boom, GoPro Session 4. Okay. Parts for people who have GoPros, would like a GoPro, or are interested in GoPros. This product has been awesome. So my first GoPro I bought the summer that I was teching Phantom, and I wanted to do some like lot videos and some live field videos, and also for rehearsal videos. One of the best ways, and this is a pro tip for teachers out there, people who are aspiring teachers, one of the best ways to get better at teaching is to videotape yourself teach and then watch it afterwards. There's just so much stuff that you can do better when you watch it back. When you're in the moment, there are things that you don't hear that you hear on the video playback afterwards, and it just helps you get better as a teacher. So one thing that I do quite a bit is I videotape myself teach, especially if it's a rehearsal that I want to go really well, that I've planned and thought out for. I videotape it, and I watch it afterwards, and I see if it went as well as I could have gone. Okay, so rewind. Bought my first GoPro for the summer, used it, awesome. I also bought the protection plan at Guitar Center for the product, which I had heard a lot of good things about. And basically for X amount, it was like $30, depending on how long the protection plan that you get is. If anything goes wrong with the product, they will repair it or replace it for you. Like a month ago, the GoPro stopped charging. It was weird, just stopped charging. I plugged it in, it wouldn't charge anymore. So I sent it back in, called the repair company, sent it in. They said, okay, here's a mailing label. They paid for the mailing, sent it in, and then I needed a GoPro in the meantime to do all this other work that I do in between stuff. So I was like, well, what's your cheapest GoPro that you've got? They said, we've got this GoPro Session. I said, okay, give me one of those. So I was going to get this and use this in the meantime, and then I asked them if they could give me a loaner to use in the meantime. They said, we don't have a loaner. They said, what you do is just get one of these and then return it when you're done. We just got to get to rehearsal. Check the replay. Definitely good stuff. Thanks, Will. See you later. Thanks for jumping on. So, bought the GoPro Session, used it, a little bit of a learning curve, but then after using it, I think I actually like this one better than my GoPro Hero Black. It was a 3+. Let me think about that before I say that again. I would say for 80% of the stuff that I was doing, I actually like this one better. Why? There's a record button on the top of it, and let's open it here in just a second. This one's fresh because you can tell it's still in the bag, and it's lovely. And you're saying, well, why did you get another one if you already had one? The button on the top of this camera bag, you can see it on top here, and we'll take it out in just a second. It's a record button that as soon as you push, it'll record. So with the other GoPros, you have to turn it on and then hit record. With this one, it's just one push, boom, you're recording. So there are a lot of things that if you're capturing the moment or you just want to kind of cut out some of the workflow, this worked out really well. Also, it's a little more discreet because it's all black. The casing is black, the frame is black. It's just a little less distracting, I noticed, and it's so small. I remember reading some of the reviews online saying that motorcycle drivers noticed a huge difference when they put this on versus the more rectangular models for the black Hero 4 Blacks. They put it on their helmets and they actually thought the thing had fallen off because there was so they couldn't feel the resistance on their helmet that they normally felt with their other GoPros. I think eventually what I would do is, okay, let me rewind. So I used this for like 3 weeks and I ended up liking it so much that I decided I was just going to keep it. For $200 to have another high quality video camera around, especially if I'm doing multi-angle shoots for performance videos or teaching videos, I was like, okay, this is a solid investment, so I plan on keeping it. Rewind to about a week ago. The casing that holds the camera cracked. which was unexpected because these are supposed to be, you know, like indestructible and etc. Oh, this is also waterproof, which the other cameras you need a special casing for, but this is just waterproof in itself. It cracked, and what I noticed was I bought this from Guitar Center, and this box had been previously opened, which wasn't a big deal, except for the fact that I found out that it was missing the mini USB cable that was supposed to be inside the box. I didn't find that out until after going online and reading about it more. So last week, after the casing cracked, I went back to Guitar Center and I said, hey, this was opened, missing the cable, casing cracked, just having some problems with it, can I exchange it? They said, yep, sure, no problem, we'll take care of it for you. They didn't have any in stock, so they ordered one for me. Took 3 days, came in, they just let me know yesterday that it came in. I picked it up. Like I said, I was going to do a proper unboxing video for it, but I need to use it today. It would take too much time, so you guys are getting the live unboxing. Thank you for those hearts, if you're tapping hearts. Thank you. You're getting the live unboxing of the GoPro session as we're doing this. Okay, so here we go. Let's jump into it. There's a little tab here. I'm going to pull this down. Coming off quite easily. Okay, great. There's another one on this side. See, the good thing about doing these after you go back and you edit them is you can cut out all the lag time in this, but you know, you guys are seeing what it looks like when you actually open the box. And boom, here we go. So this is the sleeve. This comes out real quick. Smallest, lightest GoPro yet. Professional quality, 1080, 60 frames per second, 1080p, 60 frames per second, 8 megapixel photos. Built-in battery, 2 hours. It's waterproof. Easy one-button photo and video capture. Built-in Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. Oh, the thing that is sweet about these, what mount do you use to put it on a drum? Oh, you know what? That's a great question, and that's from Connor. It's downstairs, Connor. I don't have it with me right now, but later, if you're interested, I can show you. It's the one that came with the Hero 3 Plus Black. They had, GoPro ran this promotion where it was like they made a package especially for music, and inside it is like their proprietary clamp and twisty arm thing. Amazingly versatile. You can clamp that thing to anything almost, and it's not going to damage whatever you're clamping it onto. I will mention that I also recently purchased a gimbal for the GoPro that makes it so it takes out all the shaky video. I'm really looking forward to try that out. But that's another story. I was waiting for the GoPro that I previously sent to get repaired to get fixed and sent back to me before I could test the gimbal out. Got an email this morning. They weren't able to fix it. So they said, hey, we're just going to refund you the entire amount of your product, and I'll probably take that amount of money and go out and buy a Hero 4 Plus. So I have to say, so far, provided that the refund comes through, Guitar Center's repair plan has been very good. Okay, so now I'm taking off this part on the outside. And now that I think about it, when I purchased this initially, it was missing this sleeve. It was just the box and the casing like this. So if you go into a store and you purchase it and it doesn't have the sleeve, just know that someone probably already opened it and then ended up returning it.